What's going on, guys? I'm back on YouTube. I've been streaming a lot more on Rumble recently, so I haven't been uploading. I haven't been streaming on YouTube, but I thought I should stream. This might be a good, opportunity to stream. I am multi-streaming to Rumble also. I'm multi-streaming to a lot of platforms tonight. You can see the streams there. But yeah, we're gonna cut it off tonight for just chill Rumble gaming streams. Yeah, we got a lot of drama here to get into. Starting with the Coryxkenshin stuff, we got a lot of things. I got like a little notepad here with all the links and everything to the doctor. We got Cory, some guy with his AI girlfriend, Elmo, the Epstein stuff, the AI browser now, pirate software, 1 year of Donald Trump being shot, and RPG. Just self-promo was for these last two things. But I've heard there's drama with Coryxkenshin. Now, I actually didn't know Coryxkenshin even existed until that one time he announced his retirement. And you can't go to the original tweet with the tweet log because it is now deleted. So I do want to start this off by saying that the girl did say that Coryxkenshin did not sexually assault her, but, and I have it written right here in the notes if you noticed, he did emotional and mental abuse, manipulation, narcissistic behavior, love bombing, gaslighting, status fuel cruelty, emotional abandonment, and illness-related trauma. So I have not looked at the logs. I think it's like 100 and something slides I've heard. But let's find out. There's a lot of them, and we're gonna be going. I mean, it's pretty short writing, so it looks like she posted a story too. Let's see. Now I've heard these messages are fake, but let's see though. So it's in 2019, July 7th. Hey, Cory says hey. She says, hey, what's up? What you doing? Just waking up. Do you still hate me? I don't hate you, alright? Is that all you wanted to know? No? Okay, so what's up? You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to F your life up some more. What? That was a joke, jeez. Oh, I've seen that. And then, yeah, she goes on to say, like, she was caught back by him cussing. I don't think this is where it starts.
Bacon avocado.
Yeah, so here's where it starts. I don't know if this music is copyrighted or not, so I'm just gonna mute it. Here, TikTok has it where it just automatically slides. So this is actually gonna be annoying to read because TikTok slides. But alright, so it's captioned here, sharing your story. This is part 1. I'm not doing a story time. I'm sharing what I lived If it feels heavy, it's because it was part. It was. Part 2 drops later tonight. Please read with care. Content warning. We're not gonna read all that. We're already talking about sexual assault and everything. What's good, Caden affiliate? Can you respond? Yeah. What's up, dude? What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're covering the Coryxkenshin stuff. It's the affiliate thing, though. I've never seen this affiliate, like, this king thing on there. Does that show up on? It doesn't show up on my iPad. I have it pulled up on my iPad, too. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. She starts it off by saying, I didn't want to do this, but I don't owe you my silence anymore. There's no clean way to start, just the familiar weight in my chest, while the world kept applauding someone who never showed up for me. I was never part of, and yeah, by the way, for those of you that don't know who Coryxkenshin is, I mean, I feel like I didn't really need to, if you're watching this video, I feel like you didn't really need to, like, know who Coryxkenshin is. If you're watching this video, you probably already know who that is. But he's just a YouTube gaming channel. He posts a lot of games. He'll play a lot of fan games, like from itch.io and everything. You know, just a regular gaming channel, you know. Really popular, though. That's his thing. Nice video going over the drama. Thank you. Let's get back into it, though. I hate TikTok slides. Never showed up. You already read that. I was never part of your world publicly. You made sure I stayed close, just far enough to be invisible. Your followers eat up the whole man of faith image you push, but faith without basic decency isn't faith, it's branding. So off the gate, just already saying he's a fake, like, a faithful person and everything, just off the bat. So already coming out swinging without any stories yet, but let's see. You talk about devotion, but act like hurting people in private doesn't count. That's not devotion, that's hypocrisy. You fought a lot of people, but not me. And, I mean, so this is the thing. A lot of people have a parasocial relationship with these creators, and they just form this perfect image of them in their head, and, like, think that they can do no wrong. Like, creators aren't people. They can just do no wrong, like Hollywood actors. Like, they're supposed to be a reflection of their best values and everything, when it's not always true. You know what I mean? So, a lot of people have this parasocial relationship with creators, and it also affects them. So, like I said, I have the list here pulled up of what he's being accused of, but let's get into it. I hate working with TikTok slots. I might do a downloader and see. Hypocrisy, but not me. Alright. When I met you, I was at one of the lowest points in my life. I was still healing, still trying to remember how to love myself after going so long without it. I had all this love and nowhere to put it, and for a moment your attention made me feel seen, like maybe I wasn't invisible anymore. Sounds like it was written by AI. If you use AI for, like, writing or something, my friends have used it. It says seen or being real or stuff like that. It sounds like this was written with AI a little bit. Or, like, with help from AI. I'm not saying they just had AI write it for them, but help with it. Even writing this now has me crying so hard, I can barely breathe. The pain still lives in my body, like it just happened yesterday. I'm not writing this because I still care. I'm writing this because I've carried too much in silence. That's another line, carried too much, yeah. And a blank slide. Yeah, just blank. Let's see. I wish TikTok would allow you to scroll through. Like, you have to individually scroll, and it has this little. It's so slow scrolling. Anyways, you ghosted me not because you were confused, but to teach me a lesson. You made me feel like I had to shrink just to earn a reply. Every move was calculated, even if I couldn't see it back then. Anytime I tried to speak up, you twisted it into something wrong with me, and while I sat alone, replaying every word, breaking myself apart, just trying to make sense of it, you were out here calling you a positive role model. They'll never know how many nights I cried quietly into my pillow, trying to convince myself it wasn't that bad, just so I wouldn't have to admit how deeply it broke me. You never showed up when it mattered. You only came around when it was convenient, when you wanted something, when it was easy, but when I needed care, support, the bare minimum, you vanished. That was your punishment, silence disappearing like affection was something I had to earn. Like loving you was too loudly meant I needed to be put in my place. Jeez, you treated my body, my heart, my time like they were things you could shelve and retrieve whenever it suited you. Like I only existed when you needed to feel wanted. You made sure your absence cut deeper than your presence ever comforted. And the worst part, that kind of damage takes effort. So congratulations. And then came the subtle jabs. You once asked if I wanted to know how much you made. I said no because I didn't care. I've never depended on anyone. I've worked hard my whole life, and I made my own money. But still, you made me feel small for the job I had, like I was a disappointment just for not living up to your standards. I never asked for your money, your platform, your help, any of it. I didn't want what you had. I just wanted to be treated like I mattered, like a human effing being, but even that felt like too much for you. It probably bothered you that I wasn't impressed, that I didn't melt for your image, your ego, your self-importance, that I saw right through you and still gave you the chance to be real. That does sound AI there. But that version of you, the one who could actually care, he never existed. And then came your one grand gesture, flowers, candy, a teddy bear, and a card. The first thing you ever bothered to give me, the last thing that felt remotely real. The card said Naomi, the way I was looking up the other name to see if her name's Naomi, because we didn't even get a name for her. Naomi, the way I feel about you is real. You are so wonderful, so gentle and kind, not to mention sexy, ahem. I miss you and hope this puts a big old smile on that pretty face. See. I feel like maybe finally something was different. For a split second, I let it crack my armor. I let myself believe you. When you called that night and poured out a heart-to-heart, said I've made a lot of mistakes, but you were never one of them. I cried because even after everything, I still wanted to believe you were capable of being good to me. And then the next day, someone told me they saw you in California with another girl. I already knew where you were going. You told me that part. But you never said who you were going with, so I assumed it was your family. That's how it always was with you. I never really knew what you were doing. I just, whatever pieces you decided to share. All I did was ask calmly the way anyone seeing someone would. I'm not the type to pry or get jealous over nothing, but when the details don't add up, I pay attention. But you snapped at me. You said it was your sister. You got defensive. I wasn't accusing you of stuff. I just wanted the truth, but your reaction said everything, even if it really was your sister. Okay, What's going on, Anthony Colin? Welcome to the stream. What are these affiliate things? They all say affiliate, like affiliate 1, affiliate 2. Oh, top fans. That's what they are. Okay, well, welcome, guys. I didn't know YouTube had this top fan thing, but yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you, man. The girl always slipped out before you could cover it. You always gave yourself away, and then you ghosted me. Do you know what that kind of pattern does to someone? It rewires your nervous system. It teaches you to put trust, softness, not to believe kindness. It makes you think if something feels good, it's probably a setup. That was the real, not the sweet, funny persona you flashed on camera, just a selfish, image-obsessed coward who cared more about looking good than being good. You couldn't even stay in the same room as your consequences because accountability doesn't get likes, right? I spent so long asking what was wrong with me, wondering how I could show up with my whole heart and still not be enough, trying to be softer, quieter, easier to love, but the truth is I was never asking for too much. I just kept pouring into someone who never planned to give anything back. What's going on, all things, Ali? This entire stream was just clickbait. I said drama. I didn't say going over the Coryxkenshin allegations, okay? I know, like, he didn't sexually assault her. Like, we're getting into it. I've read an article, and this is what it just said. It said this right here. But we're just going over, we're reviewing it, overseeing if that what she accused him of, the emotional and mental abuse, is in fact true. We're going to find out by the end of these. There's apparently 100 slides. We're only on part 1. This AI-generated chat, I feel like it is, honestly. The Anthony Colin and Caden, I don't even know where the affiliate thing came in. I've never seen, no offense to you two if you are real, but I've never seen you guys, like, comment on my channel at all, until now, so. I'm not saying it feels AI a little bit, but yeah, welcome Analia, and I can't even read your name because it has all these letters. I'm gonna call you Mid, I guess. I'm gonna call you Mid because I just see MID and then I don't know what to use with the U. You knew how badly I wanted to be loved, so you breadcrumbed just enough affection to keep me hoping, then called me crazy for wanting more. Also, hi and chat. Yeah, what's up, man or girl? I don't know. And still, I gave you the benefit of the doubt every time I let your excuses rewrite the truth, just so it would hurt a little less. I held your chaos like it was love because that's all you ever offered. I kept handing you chances, kept trying to make sense to the hurt, You can call me KM. Okay, got it, dude. Thank you. Kept trying to make sense of the hurt. Kept believing maybe there was something good in you were holding on to. That part's on me, but everything after that, it's all you. There will be a part 2. Okay, so far we haven't heard anything that he's done necessarily. There's a part 3 too. We haven't heard anything he's done yet, but it sounds like it's bad. It sounds like he left her hurting for a while there. So yeah, I'm guessing part 2 is gonna include all the stuff that went on. This is titled Xbox Messages, if I remember correctly when I looked at this earlier. So it says, this is part 2 of the letter. I'm working on part 3 now. Excuse me. Thank you for those who have been reading with care. None of this has been easy to share. And then the content warning. Take a sip real quick. There's a lot of reading. Take a sip of my drink real quick. Got a soda right here. Cheers, guys. May need to get her water just to stay hydrated. But all right, let's go. Where it gets worse is what this is titled. I think the next one. Okay, yeah, this is the Xbox messages. Like I said, I skimmed these earlier, but I got just to see how long they were. But I got so tired of like the slow slider thing that I just was like, I'll do this on stream. And then came the Xbox messages. It wasn't even what you said. It was how casually you said it. Like nothing you've done had ever left a scar. Like you hadn't already shattered me once and just gotten bored. Alright, so these are Discord messages. And I haven't read the Discord messages, but can I just say, when grown adults are on Discord chatting and they're like a couple, I feel like it's already a red flag. You know what I mean? Quite the bit of reading you got to do. Yeah, I heard it's like 120 slides, 103 slides. We're only on part 2 also, and like I said, TikTok doesn't allow you to just scroll like through here. You got to like use this part right here. It's so annoying. But yeah, I've heard these Discord messages are fake on Twitter. I don't know if they are or not. It's up for you guys to decide. But it says here, she said, "Okay, what's up?" Or yeah, so what's up? You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to F your life up some more. What? There's a joke, Giselo. I was just asking. She said, never heard you curse before. That's why it threw me off. Like it was funny, like it was cute. As if the pain you caused the first time wasn't real. The confusion, the trauma, the aftermath, all just a joke now that you were bored again. My chest locked up. I wasn't even surprised, just furious. You still had the audacity to crawl back like you were welcome. Like I'd let you ruin me again for your own entertainment. Her friend said she pissed them off for her. Like, is that what you mean? PS'd them for her. Posted for her? Is that what you mean? I don't know. You didn't come back to make things right. You came back because effing with me made you feel... Okay, I thought there was in a message. What made you feel powerful because you knew I used to let you in, because you couldn't counted on the damage you did to keep me soft, because you thought I'd be too broken to bite back. More Discord messages. Because I wanted me how? Like how I've had you, like in a relationship type of way, or something else that's kind of messed up. I wasn't a toy. I know that. I wasn't just about to message you after a year and ask you to be my GF. But I guess I was just a good F for you. When you say relationship, I thought you meant I was just gonna ask you out. Nah, I mean you were, but that's not G's. So she said, I guess I was just a good F for you. He goes, I mean you were, but that's not all you were. Anyway, doesn't matter. You were so... I don't know whether photoshopped. Her friend said that she... photoshopped them is what you're saying. It was her friend that said that, not just people on Twitter that I read. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I mean... I don't know. We've still got a long way to go, so I'm not going to make too much of an opinion yet. But, I mean, Discord messages especially are easy to Photoshop. Very easy to Photoshop. I think Discord messages like the first messages that were so easy to Photoshop. But, yeah. Let's get through this whole thing first. Even if I wasn't, I wouldn't have let you again. And when I did, that was with you. It's something I just don't do with anyone. Yeah. You wouldn't have let me F again, lol. No, I wouldn't. I'm glad I'm the same. I don't F anyone, double bummer. The difference between you and I is that I don't do it with just anyone because I was sexually, I'm guessing that's what it says, sexually abused. I'm not saying that for you to feel bad or whatever, but for you to understand. So I'm guessing the previous relationship, she was sexually abused. Not, again, she specified she was not sexually abused by Coryxkenshin. Coryxkenshin did not sexually abuse her. Her allegations, again, I'll read them one more time because I want to stress it out. And I accidentally wiped it out. Nice. Let me do the undo button. She said emotional and mental abuse, manipulation, narcissistic behavior, love bombing, gaslighting, status-fueled cruelty, emotional abandonment, illness-related trauma. So they're not necessarily better, but it's way better than sexual abuse. So I know you told me that. I didn't know. I got lumped into the category with the person that did that because I was being used for that. I guess that time when you told me how you felt was not real too. And I forgot to show this. I didn't have this link. I should have got this earlier, but let me get this real quick. On Twitter, it's the this is gonna move. Let me see. It's the video, and a lot of people are speculating about it. Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, let me pull this up real quick. It's like a 40-second video. A lot of people are speculating about it. I have a certain opinion about this. So it's a TikTok. She posted, "You didn't know this was one of the videos you'd look back on and realize he never cared. He just wanted to see how long you'd let him hurt." And let me hire desktop audio so you guys can hear it better.
It's still on.
Then I woke up again and it was off.
Did you watch me sleep?
It's still on.
It's still on.
He's confirmed innocent. The stream is pointless. I know, but it's a trending topic, and that's what I cover as trending topics. So I'm just going over it.
Then I woke up again and it was off.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish that I do. You know.
What
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Corey?
Just don't worry about it.
Corey?
Good.
Corey, what did you do?
Do nothing. Look, this came right on my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of.
I like this comment.
Dragon Ball Z. Where you going with this?
Yeah, she's not my type of girl that I would date. That's why I like this comment right here. But a lot of people are saying, like, oh, he said he did something to her, so that's gotta be proof that he sexually abused her or something. And it's like, I feel like he was just making an edgy joke. Like, if she was recording, why would he even say, like, why would he even, like, if she was recording and he actually sexually abused her, why would he even say that with her recording? Like, I don't know. That would just be stupid. I don't know if he's stupid or not, but I doubt it. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. When you told me how it felt. Okay, here we go. I'm glad at the same. Oh, we already read this. Okay, we can go to the next. Do you hear yourself? You knew I'd survive SA. You knew how hard it was to feel safe in my own body, and you used that as leverage just to remind me how far you got. And also, Tranko, we're just covering this topic first. We got a lot of more topics we got to cover. There's a guy with an AI girlfriend, Elmo's Twitter getting hacked, the Epstein stuff, some new AI browser, pirate software, and then the Donnie thing happening. So we got more topics to cover. I'm covering this. Just because it's a trending topic, and that's what I do on this channel. Is covering trending topics. People don't even think with stuff like that. Hopping straight to SA. True. A lot of people just hop straight to, like, they see it mentioned, or they see, like, you know, famous YouTuber dated girl a few years ago. He must have SA'd her. You know what I mean? Like I said, she's gone on record a bunch to say that he never SA'd her, but she's been SA'd, and that's what I'm getting from these messages here. And she has confirmed herself that she's been SA'd before, so, or that he never SA'd her. Excuse me. But yeah, a lot of people hop straight on the, you know, I've never liked this guy. I never watched this guy. I always knew there's something up with him. Like, you know, basic thing when people get in trouble and they want to sit high and mighty, like they, you know, they're special themselves, or they knew something was up about him. Like, I don't know. Like, me personally, I never found out who he was until he announced his retirement, and that became a trending topic. And I was in, like, middle school, and my friends were all texting me, like, or posting stuff from Reels on Instagram, like, Coryxkenshin's retiring, no way, and stuff like that. Like, a few years back when he retired, a lot of my friends watched him. Apparently, I never personally watched him. But here, let's go. Okay, yeah, we read this one. You didn't want me, you wanted access, the version of me who froze. When things felt wrong, who kept forgiving you because I thought love was supposed to hurt. When I pushed back, you got defensive. I don't know why I'm lumped into that category. F you, you put yourself in there. You crossed lines you had no right to, and you knew exactly what you were doing. Then you tried to backpedal, like everything could be undone if you called it a mistake. But it wasn't a mistake, it was you being you. Here we go here. Backpedal, you were never used for sex. I needed to make sure you understand that. I loved you, like I said. Didn't have my stuff together. You love me. How is that even possible? You had the nerve to say, I love you back then. I just didn't have my stuff together. Really? You had the money, the platform. Let's see. People should have that knowledge to know that he was joking. New people are so dumb, and I watched his videos for a long time. I know he is an angel. Well, I mean, he, some our people. I'm not gonna go hop straight to angel, like. But a lot of people, they get a parasocial relationship with these creators, and they think they can do nothing wrong. And I'm not saying again that he SA'd this girl. I want to stress that completely. But so far, just the mental abuse and everything, that's not great. Like, people can make mistakes. I'm not saying that's, I've known people that have done this stuff before. I know someone that was in a 400-day relationship and cheated on that girl with like 15 other girls. Like, I know people that have done that stuff, and then now, like, it's 5 years later, and that guy's like the most loyal guy, the most chill guy ever. Like, this dude used to fight people all the time in school. He used to always beat up people. We had a whole fight club thing in the restrooms where we would bet on people, and I would always bet on him. Like, people make mistakes. People have pasts that aren't necessarily too good and are out of the, perfect vision that people hype themselves up in their head to be. So, I guess people just think that no creator, no YouTuber or Hollywood or artist can make mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, Justin Timberlake, for example. There was a whole thing where Justin Timberlake got high, and I was like, I think it was, I can't spell with this keyboard, where Justin Timberlake, like, was on drugs or something, and I could see, this was after his arrest, and everyone was like, I can't believe he does drugs, I can't believe he does this, I can't believe he does, I was like, I'm pretty sure every musical artist does drugs. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's just the thing, every music artist, like, snorts, like, coke or something, you know what I mean? I understand, yeah. I mean, you guys seem to know more about the topic than I do. This is my first time going over it, so. Had the nerve. Okay, cool. We already read that. You had every tool to be a decent human being, and you still chose to be careless with someone you claim to love. I didn't have my stuff together either, but I still showed up with heart, with honesty, with care. I never used my chaos as an excuse to mind F someone else. I guess my empathy doesn't hit the same when the mirror's not pointed at you. Because if someone can say, I loved you after they've already destroyed you, what the F does that love even mean to them? I'm guessing she meant to say to them at the end there. And if anyone else is reading this, I want you to really ask yourself, how would you feel? Would you keep making excuses for him? Would you still tell yourself it wasn't that bad? Because I did. I did for a long time. I held in everything while they held him up. What makes it, and again, I know people that are bad and have done stuff like this, like mentally abused a girl or something, and that girl might have been my friend also when I was friends with him. And again, like, people, I don't know, like, they trying to cancel creators over this stuff and everything, and it's like, when the stuff happens, I mean, I'm just using my own experience. When the stuff happens, like, in my life, when I hear about the stuff in my life, I don't hang out with my friend because of it. Like, I'll tell my friend, like, if she's talking to me about it, I'll be like, yeah, you screwed up for that, or, you shouldn't have done that. Nonetheless, everything else, he still seems like a pretty cool guy, so of course I hang out with him also. You know what I mean? So, that's it. That's pretty much it. And they never have an issue with when I hang out with them or anything. Like, the girl that it happened to or has happened to, like, they never had an issue or anything. Like, is it screwed up? Yeah, but, like, they didn't sexually abuse them or anything. You have a beautiful voice, by the way. Thank you. I need to work on my speech. I stutter a lot when reading fast. I read very fast, so. Alright. And if anyone else is reading this, we read that, because I did for a long time. Cool. Go to the next slide. Still got a part 3, too. What makes it worse is how many people still praise you. How many don't know who you really are. How many built their platforms just by orbiting yours. And while all of that was happening, something else started happening to me. What would you do if the nurse called your name and the moment you sat down, the world stopped making sense? Stage 3A aggression. Aggressive. You're staring at the doctor's mouth, but the sound's already gone. No tears, just shock, like your soul stepped out your body. Left you alone to hold the news. Heart slamming against your ribs, tunnel vision, thoughts collapsing under words like chemo, master tech, radiation, and outside the pandemic makes sure no one's there to catch you. Oh, because I'm guessing this happened during pandemic time. I don't know. You're isolated, terrified, too stunned to tell more than a handful of people because you barely believe it yourself. You walk out knowing life just shattered, yet somehow you still have to keep walking. I reach out to people not for comfort, but for closure, because when you've survived trauma like mine, you're forced to face the possibility that your story could end early. You do what feels right for your soul, whether anyone else understands. So what do they talk about, like killing themselves here? I reached out, which I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not trying to like say I don't care about this topic or like what he did wasn't screwed up, like the mental manipulation or whatever. Which and so far I need to see like more text messages, more of the past, and then that's haven't. KM in the chat said her friend said they were photoshopped for her. So I mean, those messages might not even be real. But I cannot imagine killing myself over a girl that like mentally screwed me up. I that's just me personally, over a relationship that I had. You know what I mean? Like that's just me. Like whenever someone says like they're gonna kill themselves because a relationship they had didn't work out or something, I can't imagine that. People don't really understand that other people make mistakes because we all do. Yeah, exactly. And like, one thing comes out that doesn't fit the perfect image that everybody loves, and all of a sudden, bye-bye, we need to get you out of here. One thing, guys, I want to check something on YouTube real quick. And I also want to take a drink real quick, take a little short reading break. Oh, I was going to check the like-dislike ratio. I was meant to go to studio. Get a lot of support from my first YouTube stream back, so I like it. Thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate all the support on this stream. Alright, cool. Yeah. I don't know, that some people might have disliked the stream or not. I mean, likes and dislikes don't really matter on YouTube. It's engagement out of the way, so YouTube will promote the video. Comfort. Okay, I reached out to people, not for comfort, but for closure. Because when you've survived trauma like mine, and you're forced to face the possibility that your story... Okay, yeah, we read that. I thought I read that. I was just making sure. I reached out to you. I didn't reach out because I was weak. I did it because my time was up. I wasn't taking your unfinished damage with me. Yeah, thank you. I am staying hydrated. And what did you say? Let's see. Is this a video or is it? Read that again. That was the most passive-aggressive cancer reveal ever. Lol. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. But I am laughing. I'm sorry about that. Most passive-aggressive, so he just doesn't really care about her feelings or whatever. Read that again. Read it. That wasn't cold. It was cruel. It hit harder than a diagnosis itself. If that kind of cruelty comes easily, were you ever human at all? I lived, and when I came out the other side, I wasn't alone. I was held by people who loved me with no agenda. That's what healing looks like. That's what love actually is. That was the moment I realized who you really were. That was the moment you knew my story. You knew I'd already been through hell. You watched your own mother go through it. You saw what it did to your own family. You felt what the war means, the fear, the fight, the way it rips everything apart, and you said it anyway. So what the F was your excuse? No questions, no compromise, just a joke. Because anyone who can witness your pain and feels absolutely nothing was never someone with a soul to begin with. Heartless. Even after I cut the cord, I couldn't breathe because you weren't just a person I left behind. You were a name the internet wouldn't let me forget. You were still everyone's favorite post. No one knew what it cost me. Your fans kept showing up in my DMs, acting like they had insight, but they didn't know a damn thing. And of course, there was N. She found me through Xbox friends list, checked my profile, saw my IG, and followed me. But I didn't know that yet, so I guess we're going to find out N. And there's that. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Got part 3 now, the final part. This is the video we watched earlier. I don't know if the next thing is anything. It's just photos of them kissing and everything. She put I'm finally free. Wasn't this like in 2019 or like COVID era? For clarity, we'll look at this after we get through part 3. Take another sip real quick. So I can get through this, the final chapters. Alright. They were watching me too. This is the end of the letter. This was everything. If you read to the end, then you understand the full truth. I didn't write this for attention. I wrote it so I could finally let it go. So I asked, "Oh, you're a fan of Cory?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm not." She followed up with, "Why?" It came off like a curious question. Like, what? Maybe she knew more than she was letting on, but I wasn't about to assume. I kept it short. We dated. It didn't work out. I didn't realize how she even found me until later. After that post and our conversation, something felt off. Excuse me. So I did some digging and saw she was following you on Xbox. That's when it clicked. She must have found me through Xbox. I don't know how many others she did with. At the time, she hadn't done anything weird. She seemed nice, just another follower showing support. We had light conversations, nothing alarming. She liked some posts, messages here and there. And when you're a creator, that kind of thing happens all the time, so I didn't overthink it. But the vibe was off, like she was watching more than connecting. I didn't have proof, just a gut feeling, and I should have listened to it. The anonymous IG account showed up. They started calling her out directly. At first, the way they worded it made it sound like I was part of the problem too. But that wasn't the case. I messaged to them directly to clear it up. I'm sorry, I got text messages on my phone, so I'm just checking it real quick. Okay, it wasn't anything important. My bad. Alright. They listened. I thought it was something important that I needed to check. Was she cheating on him? No. This is about how Cory, just basically, Cory and her apparently, this is what she accused him of: emotional, mental abuse, manipulation, narcissistic behavior, gaslighting, love bombing, status-filled cruelty, emotional abandonment, illness, related trauma. Read it all over again. I've read a bunch on stream already, but, I don't believe she was cheating on him. I mean, maybe we'll find out in here that she was. I doubt it, because I feel like she would have mentioned that, but I feel like Cory would have came out and mentioned that, and that would have been a very important detail to have mentioned, so I don't know. But if you were here earlier, so I'm pretty sure you saw his response to how he felt to her feelings, which was just that's a very passive aggressive reveal, is what I believe he said. They listened, they removed the part about me. That's when they clarified they weren't trying to come for me. They were trying to warn me, and they were calling in out. They didn't have my full story, but they knew enough to see that you weren't good to me, and somehow N knew too before she even interacted with me. She hasn't said who N is. It's just some person. I'm guessing Cory and her know, but it's just some person for us. We don't have a full name just other than N. That's when things started to click. This wasn't new behavior. N had done this before. Turns out she had a reputation in your space, though I didn't know that yet. Then. I was still assuming someone, especially you, might step in and shut the chaos down. The account eventually explained their full intent. They wanted the truth out about you, mostly, but also about N, for the cool manipulative stuff she was doing in your community. Inserting herself into the lives of women. You're his friend? What do you mean? Inserting herself into the lives of women you were connected to, digging, meddling, then twisting things. Anne messaged you directly, tried to paint her own version of the story. One roused the problem, and you, aware of what was happening. But you never asked me what was going on, never checked in, never even questioned why your name was suddenly tangled in quiet drama. You just watched it unfold like it was nothing to do with you, and not long after that, one of your close friends, Brandon, someone who had never acknowledged me, suddenly started watching my IG stories like clockwork, like he was a sign, like you were waiting to see if I'd finally speak. And I'm guessing, I've seen this one, because this was when I was scrolling earlier, so it's an IG story. Rookie mistake, man. We use Instagram anonymous sites to... No, I'm kidding. Rookie mistake, though. No. So there's him, Brandon, Bang Brandon. No apology, no courage, just surveillance, and although I hate drama, and this was never something I wanted to be part of, it's especially when I was minding my own business. It started to feel like a sign, a push I didn't ask for, but maybe needed. Looking back, I'm grateful because of that. I met the other women you heard one by one. No, I'm just asking if you are his friend because I see you know him. I'm just a fan asking if I'm Corey's friend. I'm not Corey's friend. I've never even known who Coryxkenshin is. I've never talked to Cory. I didn't even know who he was until he announced his retirement. Wait, I'm so confused. Did this drama resurface? I've seen 2 of these videos. What do you mean if it resurfaced? Cause like, is there a duplicate of the stream or what? Cause I'm just covering because I haven't covered it yet, and I covered trending topics and commentary on my channel. I haven't covered it yet, so I mean, my basic understanding, well, other than what we've gone through today, my basic understanding is that he mentally abused her essentially, and he wasn't very kind to her, and a lot of people have taken that towards like to try to cancel him and stuff and everything, and they're feeding into their parasocial relationship. I'm not trying to not value her like feelings about this, but I'm just saying a lot of people are taking this way as if it was sexual abuse and not mental abuse, which is way worse than sexual abuse. Did we read the last slide? Looking back, I'm grateful. Because of that, I met the others. Okay, we did read this. The same affection when it benefited you, the same withdrawal when emotions got real. Blame always shifted onto the other person for the first time in a long time. The weight I'd been dragging alone didn't feel so heavy anymore. We weren't alone and weren't broken, just convinced we were. They stayed quiet just like I did because they didn't think their voice would matter. Because it's easier to carry the pain than to explain it. But the pain doesn't need permission to be real. Maybe I was meant to be the one to speak until they're ready to. They are not alone because everyone deserves that moment. The one where it's safe to exhale, to feel seen, to be heard, to remember they're real. This is my story to tell. And theirs to protect until they're ready. So this basically hinting that there are other people that Cory has dated and have heard. And I'm guessing they found each other, well, not guessing, but they found each other on Xbox and chatted about it and everything and were nice to each other. So she's not revealing their stories or anything, but she's probably heard them and knows how dark they go. So just basically a pattern of mental abuse, I guess. Which we haven't heard the other stories. I'm just guessing that it's a pattern of mental abuse. This is the first story ever about him, so yeah. Why speak now? What is your favorite color? That's a random question to ask during this time, but it should be obvious if you watch the channel. But this blue that I always put in the back in the titles and everything in my videos, I just love it. I love this blue. You see, I have it on pretty much every headline of my video. It's my favorite color, though. It's blue. Twitter blue. I'll call it Twitter blue. It's basically the same color. Alright. Yeah, random question to ask during this topic, but yeah, there it is. I haven't read your name because I can't pronounce it. I'm going to call you Ari. Why speak now as if timing ever made truth more comfortable because I was tired of living like your name held more weight than my voice, tired of wondering if speaking would get me heard or destroyed, afraid that the second I said your name, people would stop seeing me and start labeling, that the world would care more about protecting your reputation than hearing what you said. Well, everything I am, everything I built, risked being overshadowed by you. Taking a sip real quick. Some people told me to stay quiet, thinking it would protect me, but that kind of protection still hurt me, because it made me feel like the world wasn't ready to hear the truth. Maybe it still isn't. Maybe they'll still side with you, but I'd rather be hated for telling the truth than stay silent to protect your comfort or their denial. This was never about revenge. This is about accountability. You wore kindness in public and cruelty in private. Silence helped you get away with both. I'm done swallowing my story so you can keep your fake reputation intact. Why did I leave? Because I was human. Because I wanted to believe he wasn't as cold as he acted. Because part of me thought love meant fighting through the worst. Love to ask why didn't. People love to ask, why didn't you just leave? Like they've never clung to the wrong person out of hope. Like they've never, yeah, this is called being put on the hook. I'm pretty sure everyone has had this happen to them in some way. So yeah, like they've never swallowed their own voice just to keep the peace, but they never ask, why did he make it so hard? Why did he keep coming back? Just enough to confuse me. Why did he never let me go, but never fully choose me either? I didn't stay because I was weak. I stayed because I wanted to believe it would get better. I forgot what I was worth because I didn't know how much damage had been done. Because when you're constantly made to feel like you're the issue, you start believing pain is what you deserve. But I'm not that girl anymore. You and soft girls snap when they've had enough, and I effing have had enough. And behind all that, life was heavy. I was dragging pain nobody could see, trying to survive. I couldn't even name. Let's get one thing straight. I didn't write this for you to believe me. I'm not here to ruin him. I'm not asking you to pick sides. I'm asking you to sit with the truth, even if it makes you sick. I can't read that. I don't know what that says. Hort is what I'm seeing, but I don't know what that. Oh, hurt. Duh. He hurt people, manipulated, discarded, and walked away clean every time. I'm not the first, and what I said earlier, what I guessed, he has a pattern of mentally abusing, and again, these are allegations. These could be fake. This could be for attention. You could believe her or not. I really don't know. I'm just here to cover the news for this story. There's not really a lot of evidence other than the Discord messages, which could or could not be fake. Said in the chat earlier, Tranko said in the chat, or not Tranko, who was it earlier? It said KM. KM said that her friend said that the messages were photoshopped. So, I mean, maybe Coy will respond soon. Now we could get not on stream, but we'll cover it in a video. So I'll keep y'all updated on this topic, and maybe some more women will come out with the story against Coryxkenshin. I don't know, but yeah, let's continue. I'm not the first. I won't be the last unless someone finally says something. I didn't speak up for years, excuse me, not because I had nothing to say, but because I knew how this world treats women. Damn, excuse me, I have too much soda. Who speak against men with status. I knew I'd be labeled bitter, jealous, unstable. I knew his fans would tear me down before they ever tried to understand me. I knew people would stop seeing me and only see who I was connected to. Jeez, that's a little extreme. You don't know me, but you don't know him either. You know the version he shows you, it's true. Again, back to the parasocial relationship thing, which I've already stressed the parasocial relationship thing a lot in this stream, so I'm not going to stress it again. But that's a fair point. A lot of people do that have a parasocial relationship. The one you want to believe. You weren't there, I was, so if you want to excuse him, go ahead, but own what you're defending, because now you're a part of it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's me talking stuff in a microphone. Whatever though. Sorry. I'm not trying to, again, not devalue her feelings, but it's just kind of extreme to just be like, if you don't believe, oh goddamn, if you don't believe me, then you're part of the problem too, or something. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I have to go to sleep. See ya. Have a good day or night. Now this is why I didn't see how many slides there were, because this is so slow to go through, and TikTok does not have it where you could just slide through. Not that girl anymore. Soft. I'm asking you to sit with the truth. Okay, a little further. Here we go. So if you want to excuse him, go ahead, but own what you're defending, because now you're part of it. You're not defending a good man. You're defending a mask. You can side with him. Just don't act surprised when more stories surface. You've been warned. He didn't just hurt me. He hurt many. Your loyalty to him doesn't make you brave. It makes you blind. And again, I have no loyalty to Coryxkenshin. I didn't even know who he was until he announced his retirement. My understanding is he's just a gaming channel / I guess some reactions, but yeah, just a gaming channel that's pretty popular. A big gaming YouTuber. That's pretty much all I know about him, and that's pretty much what he is, it looks like. So the girl's still watching him with hearts in your eyes, thinking you'd be the exception because you're different, prettier, more understanding, more his type. You won't be. He doesn't need a better woman. He needs to become a better man, and he won't. You could be stunning, soft, loyal. Okay. That's a little, extreme to say, people can't change, and, he won't become a better man. How do you know? you're not with them anymore. You're not gonna find out, obviously, because it didn't work out for you. Like, people can grow and change over time. And again, a lot of people don't change. A lot of people don't have discipline or consistency to change, but it still can happen for a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like, obese people work out and run and go to the gym instead of getting liposuction surgery, and they become skinny. Like, you know, there are people that can change and have the discipline to change. And to say, like, someone can is kind of extreme, especially when you're not with them anymore. You're not seeing it daily. You could be stunning, soft, loyal, everything he claims he wants, and still it won't stop when it's coming. He doesn't just hurt people, he mentally chips away at them. Makes you question your worth, your memory, your tone, your reactions. That's not just bad communication, that's emotional and mental abuse. Now ask yourself this: would he stay if things got real, messy, vulnerable, human? Would he show up when there's nothing in it for him? This part sounds AI too. Like, AI uses all these buzzwords: real, messy, vulnerable, and human. Like, they'll use all these words back to back. So I'm not saying like you faked it with AI. I'm saying she just probably used AI to help her writer, which is not a bad thing. It's like pointing it out. Would he make you feel safe, or just make sure he feels comfortable? Would he be there if your life fell apart tomorrow? You don't have to wait for proof. The red flags are already there. If you love yourself, leave now before you lose pieces of your mind, your heart, and your identity trying to decode a man who was never meant to be held. Because no version of yourself, not the strongest, most beautiful, or most forgiving, can fix a man who's addicted to power over your soul. Find someone who doesn't destroy the people who love him. To those who looked up to him, I know your experience may have been different. Some of you found comfort in his content, maybe even hope when you needed it most, and I won't take that from you. But the truth is, I've shared here is mine. It may be hard to read. It was even harder to live through and write about. If this changes how you see him, I'm sorry for what that takes from you, but I couldn't keep swallowing my pain just to protect the version of him the world wanted to believe in. I know not everyone will be ready to hear this. Some will deny it, some will defend it, some will twist it into something it's not. Facing the truth is harder than holding on to the version they were shown. People will say what they want, they will always do. I didn't write this for them. I wrote it because I was there and they weren't, and that's the only difference that matters. And looks like this is the last one. No extra words, no permission, no apology, just truth. And we got one more video here by her. Let's see. No caption. Just says, never. So it's a video here on Instagram. It looks like, never in my life did I think my crazy ex-roommate would make me come online to defend a man. Why are we falsely accusing people from 8 years ago? This is what makes it so hard for people to actually to believe actual allegations. Is this a friend? Was it Tranko? Okay, I forget who said it in the chat. I said it earlier. It was KM. Okay, KM, if you're still here, is this the friend that said that she photoshopped the messages on Discord or something? Is this the friend you were talking about? I guess we're about to find out. It's 7 minutes.
I was going to do one more video, but I have to do it because this is going to be blown out of proportion. And I know that. So me and Simone here, this girl right here, met on Cacao Chat a long time ago. She came to live with me because she was having issues with her ex. Well, now ex. Like, it was her husband. And at the time, she was only 21. And I felt bad because I felt for her because she didn't have anybody else. She only had him. And, like, she didn't want to stay with this guy anymore. And literally one day she did cry to me. And I felt so bad that I was just like, you know what? Like, if you want, you could come stay with me. You could come live with me. Just so you know, like, if you come live with me, you know, I'm going to help you get on your feet. But when you get a job, like, you know, you're going to have to help me because you're, you know, I feel like that's a fair thing to do. But that's just me. But I wasn't going to, like, gouge her for money. Like, I literally was waiting for her to get a job. And she was okay with that. And when she came, the first thing...
What does that have to do with anything? We know you're roommates. You said it there. You were roommates. It has nothing to do with anything, I feel like. But I guess maybe it'll tie into something later.
She did, as soon as she got off the plane, was go stay with another guy that this was the first time she was meeting him. Like, she met him on Cacao Chat, and they've been talking for, like, weeks, and she went to go stay with him. And I'm like, look, I'm not stopping the girl for doing what she's doing. That's fine. never stopped her from doing what she was doing. And then, but she kept going over there, so she wasn't really like staying in the house. So like I kind of got used to being by myself, so I was just like, didn't make a big deal out of it. And then
so she wasn't around much, even though she was allowed to stay there. Okay, fair enough.
She finally had gotten a job, and like the agreement was still stood, but like I wasn't trying to gouge her. Like I was waiting for her to like make some money and then be able to help me out when she was ready. And then she wasn't like giving me anything, so I was just like, hey dude, like are you gonna help me out? Like what's going on? And she kind of like got mad. She got mad as hell, and she winded up leaving. So like her man came over, which is the guy that she was staying with, and she came and she kind of took her suitcase and she slammed it against the wall as she was leaving. And there was other people living in the house, and this was late at night. So I was just like, dude, like what's wrong? What the fuck's your problem? Like seriously. And she left. Like she didn't say nothing. She kept going, so I left it alone.
I want to say again, like what does this to do with the fact that she's saying you're lying and that this was 8 years ago and that? But I mean, I don't know. Maybe she'll read something else. It just sounds like this is a roommate she had that wasn't really a roommate and that went to go live with another man for afterwards. And I mean, she's just bringing up other stuff that's unrelated to the main topic that, But let's continue. Let's see.
Let's
bring up something later.
And I never saw her again. And I was just like,
Again, I'm not trying to discredit her, like her story or whatever. I mean, it's up for you guys to decide if you believe it or not. I mean, see how she feels. So
I was a little upset because like at the time, like I did need like the money to like to cover for the cost that that she was living with me, or like when she would come home, like for the essential stuff. Like I really didn't ask her for much either, so which is like crazy to me.
I wonder how much it was asking though, because like if she was barely around, how much would she want to pay? Like how much was she asking? Because she wasn't really around to begin with, but she stayed for like a few, maybe like was she staying for like a few nights? She said essentials, so I'm guessing just like a ramen noodle, a roof, and a bathroom. So like, what's she like how long was she there? Cause she said she moved out to go see another guy and stayed at that other guy's place a lot. So,
but it's
I wonder how much Panda Ninja XOXO official was asking for.
Okay, I'm not like holding that against her. Like that shit happened so long ago. Like it doesn't really matter to me. What mattered to me was
kind of sounds like you're all, but okay.
What she did when she went in Kakao Chat. So she would actively be in Kakao Chat, and like that's how we. I used to hang out with a group of people that I thought were my friends, and they were not. And I admit that. And they had a group chat, and some of them I didn't fuck with, but like there was one time where I just was like, oh, okay, I want to try to be nice to everybody else. Like me having weird feelings about people, I'm not gonna try to like assume that they're worse. And they wind up bringing me into their other group chat, and they were just saying some crazy raunchy stuff. And I was like, this is not the place for me. And they were literally saying that they were that basically they were talking shit about me.
What does this have to do about the fact that she's saying you're lying? I mean, I guess this is just she's saying like. I guess she's just saying like they didn't like her to begin with, so they were. But I mean, how do you even get added to a group chat that where some people were talking trash about you? Like, I remember one time someone was talking trash about me in a group chat, and my friend texted me, and they in the group not in the group chat, but they somebody was talking trash about me in a group chat, and my friend texted me and added me to that group chat, so I could see, like, I could respond to them and stuff. And I wonder if that's what she's gonna say happened with her. I guess I don't know. She hasn't. I feel like she would have said that already, but let's see.
And fine, like people talk shit about people all the time and stuff, but like they were like that, like literally, like they would talk shit about me in there. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm leaving in there. I'm leaving this this group chat.
How do you even get added to a group chat where they're talking trash about you in the first place? That's my question. I don't get that. I don't understand that. How does that even happen?
She was in there, and she was one of the people that was talking shit about me. And what pisses me off about that is that I feel like it's kind of fucked up that I bought you here from a marriage that you were not happy in, and I wanted to help you get on your feet, and you are out here saying shit like this when I haven't even seen you in your years, so you don't even know anything that's going on with me. This is the first time I'm seeing her ever. Like, I haven't seen her in forever. She only lived with me for a few weeks, dude. Like, and then she went to go permanently live with that other guy, and she also got pregnant.
Okay, so it wasn't a few nights, it was a few weeks. Got it. All right, that's good to know. So I'm guessing like well, she would have said a month, so I'm guessing like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. I don't know. So okay, I just want to know how much she was asking for though, in money. How much she was asking for?
Time real fast. Like, she only knew him for 2 weeks. Again, not my problem. That's not my business. My problem is this right here. I'm not going to go down for something like this. Cause I'm debunking this shit right now. She can say whatever the fuck she wants, and she could say I was a crazy roommate and stuff like that. But I did help her, and I helped her out, and I helped her the best of my ability. And if that gets me hate just for helping somebody, I don't know what to say anymore. I literally went out of the kindness of my heart to help her out because I felt bad that she was not happy over there. I paid for a plane ticket, like I said, and I just wanted her to be able to have a happier life. And if that's so wrong, I don't know what to tell people. She can say whatever the fuck she wants, but that's the truth. That's what happened. And I'm not gonna deal with something that literally, this is another fucking lie. This is a lie. She's probably gonna bring up like people that were in that group chat. Like, it was so toxic that people were making fun of people. People were bringing people down. People were fucking putting like nudes in there and shit like that.
Here's the thing where she's gonna make the argument where women shouldn't put other women down or something. I don't know. Something that's going. This is where this is going.
People were doing some fucked up, raunchy shit in there, and that's why I left. I was only in there for one fucking day, and I left because somebody had messaged me privately, and she says to me that they're talking shit about you, right? And I said, okay, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna be on my way, and that's it.
Well, how did you... Okay, did that friend add you to the group chat? Because like I said, someone was talking trash about me once, and my friend added me to the group chat to show me that and respond to them also. Like, what, like, did they... Like, how did you get added to that group chat? I'm guessing it's like your friend added you, but I feel like you would have brought that up by now, or said it, but let's see.
But I'm not going to add this to whatever you guys are feeling. I'm not dealing with this. Like, this is not... She's irrelevant. She is irrelevant. I am telling y'all right now, she's trying to chase for clout. She is irrelevant. How
many people would have... This is an Instagram post, too. How many people would have seen this if, like, you didn't even post it? Like, how many views is this? This got, like, 1,000 likes. I'm guessing it got at least 1 million, maybe 100,000 views. Yeah, 100,000 views.
I didn't think I was gonna do one more video, but I don't have to say anymore.
4. Yeah.
I'm
gonna just look on Instagram real quick at this person's username. I just want to see how many followers they have, and like Simone, because I have Instagram open here on my Mac. Oh man, let's see. This person has 168 followers. I feel like nobody would have seen this post if you hadn't even made a post about it. I'm on there. I would have thought they would have had like at least maybe 60,000 followers, or maybe like 20,000 if she said like they're trying to be a clout goblin. But like, this is an Instagram story that she posted. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. This is an Instagram story that she posted. Like, Instagram doesn't promote Instagram stories; they promote reels. If she was like looking to be a clout goblin, I feel like she would have posted a reel. But instead, she posted this reel that's like 5 months of ACLR rehab in 1 minute. Like, she posts workout reels. This doesn't give clout goblin vibes, and you're giving it free press by even responding to it in the first place. I bet you that's how people found out that she said. I'm guessing that's how people found out that that person said, Simone said that the Discord messages were photoshopped. So is that she gave them free press for them to do that? Like, I don't even know why she's giving them this free press. It's kind of, yeah, I don't know.
Literally,
whatever.
But out of the kindness of my heart to help her out, because I felt bad that she was not happy over there. I paid for a plane ticket, like I said, and I just wanted her to be able to
I'm not trying to discredit that, like helping her out and stuff, and trying to be there for her because she just got her bad. I'm not trying to discredit that, but I'm just saying, like, parts of this story don't sound like they're adding up, and it's also like, why are you even giving this person attention in the first place?
Happier life.
Your likes on this post got more likes than she has followers on Instagram. Again, it's an Instagram story, so Instagram's not promoting it or putting it in an algorithm. Just whoever follows this person is seeing her story.
If that's so wrong, I don't know what to tell people. She can say whatever the fuck she wants, but that's the truth. That's what happened.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna deal with something that literally, this is another fucking lie. This is a lie. She's probably
never in my life did I think my crazy ex-roommate would make
gonna bring up like people that were in that group chat. Like, it was so toxic that people were making fun of people were bringing people down, people were fucking putting like nudes in there and shit like that. People were doing some fucked up raunchy shit in there, and that's why I left. I was only in there for one day.
Who added you? If they were talking trash about you, why would they add you to that same group chat? And if they were talking trash about you in that group chat, why would they add you in that group chat? Was the trash talking like months ago, and your friend brought it up later, and you scrolled past, and you looked up your name on Instagram, and you saw that they were, or like what? How did you get added to that group chat in the first place? Did your friend add you? Like you didn't bring that part up. Like, did your friend add you, or did she just tell you about it? Like, what happened?
One fucking day.
Like, it just sounds like this story sounds like a lie. Like, her other story about the mental abuse and stuff, that could be true. Like, you know what I mean? But this story sounds like a lie to me. I will call this a lie right here.
And I left because somebody had messaged me privately, and she says to me,
and I mean, if she's lying about this, she could be lying about the Coryxkenshin story. But I don't get why she would even respond to this person who has 168 followers on Instagram. It posted an Instagram story, not a reel, so it doesn't even get promoted, but only to the people that follow her, that person on Instagram. And she just looked at it, posted it, and got 100,000 views, 1,000 likes, which is a double than the followers that person has on Instagram in the first place. Like, it's free press for this lady. If she was a clout goblin, you shouldn't have even responded to it in the first place.
That they're talking shit about you, right? And I said, okay, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna be on my way, and that's it. But I'm not gonna add this to whatever you guys are feeling. I'm not dealing with this. Like, this is not. She's irrelevant. She is irrelevant.
Yeah, she is. She has 168 followers, but you gave her this free press.
I am telling y'all right now, she's trying to chase for clout.
She has 68 followers. She posted an Instagram story, not a reel, so it doesn't get promoted. Only her followers see it. Like, I don't get how she's chasing for clout. I don't know. Like, and you responded to it with the TikTok. Like, she didn't tag you, at you, or anything. And you responded to it on TikTok, got 180,000 views and 1,000 likes on it, and 400 bookmarks. Like, you're giving her what she wants. If she is chasing for clout, you're giving her exactly what she wants.
She is irrelevant.
And she's not exactly succeeding in that shit. Again, I'm looking at her Instagram right now. She only has 168 followers. She posts workout videos, workout reels. Like, and how many views do these even get? Like, yeah, they get like 1,000 views, 4,000, 900, it's Instagram Reels, so it varies all the time, like 400. So, I mean, I doubt any of these followers that even see her post are, like, from this drama. I'm betting they're all from her workout videos, to be honest. Like, I don't know.
I literally have not spoken to this girl in over 9-10 years. I haven't seen her in a long time. And she's going to try to mention that I was dating people in between. I literally said that I was dating people in between because I was on and off with Cory. Am I just supposed to stay alone? Like, I was able to talk to people and see people. I wasn't fucking doing anything wrong.
Wait. So she was on and... Oh, dang it. It ended there. She was on and off with... Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair. You can see people if you're on and off with somebody. Like, yeah, if you're if you break up with somebody and date somebody while you're broken up and then go get back together with that other person, yeah, fair enough, whatever. But I don't see how this person chasing for clout, because, I mean, I didn't view all their stories. I viewed the first one I saw. I don't know if they posted any other ones, but they didn't post any reels. Or if they did, they deleted them, but I doubt they would. Yeah, so the first story is a picture of this, it looks like a guy, I don't know if it's a girl, because it is a girl. Of her butt for like working out, and then it says wanted to post real progress pics, being approved. I'm comfortable with my body. I just feel it's like nothing to do with the drama. The next one is what you guys see on the screen right now. That one that I already read. The one after is a dog, and it says our place got hit by lightning. Poor baby got scared. Another picture of the dog sleeping. I'll not be answering questions about that lady on my IG. This is my place of joy. I said all I need to say in my 3 videos. You don't plan on expanding on those. There is already a lot. So where are the 3 videos at then? I don't see the 3 videos. Their most recent reel is this ACLR rehab one. Like, where are the videos? There's no link to anything else on her Instagram. So I'm curious where the videos are at then. Yeah, I don't know. She has 3 videos apparently. She admitted to it on her Instagram, so I don't see them. But whatever. That's the Coryxkenshin drama. Yeah, Cory has yet to respond to it. I don't believe he's. See, did he post anything on Twitter about it? I doubt he posted anything on Instagram. Or he might. Oh, I think he closed it. Well, you don't need to go back anyways. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's active on doesn't look like, yeah, he's not even really active on Twitter. Let's check Instagram real quick. Looks like I said, I already got it pulled up on my Mac, so might as well. Cory X, I don't know how to spell Kenshin. It's just, okay, yeah, it shows up right here. Duh, it's right there. No story. His last post was the 27th of June. It's him in France. Yeah, so nothing. He hasn't posted it and responded. He'll probably respond to it at some point with the video. I'm gonna subscribe just to keep up with that for when he does, and I'll upload a video. Let's see. I like how Opera has it where you go back to a tab you closed. I get so annoyed because I accidentally closed out of a tab, and then I have to like open actual history to go back. Alright, though, that's the Coryxkenshin drama, everybody. I mean, I'm not defending Coryxkenshin, and I'm not necessarily saying her story's factual. These are just allegations. You know, I'm just here to cover the drama, cover what's been posted and everything. I don't really know what to say. There's not really much to say on it. But yeah, we got this AI girlfriend topic here. Let's see. Move this out the way.
Hi.
It's from CBS. Now, I don't know if I'll probably get copyrighted for this since I'm not doing this one on YouTube. It says AI users form relationship with technology. It's already happening, man. You know, I use AI to study. My friend uses it to make a workout plan, to learn how to be a better tight end in high school football. You know, others use it for, you know, mental health, like talking to it about its problems or something. But, you know, marriage and forming an actual relationship, that's where some people are taking it, so. Let's see.
How you doing?
I'm well. How's everything with you?
Pretty good, actually. It's really nice to meet you.
Well, back in 2013, the movie Her imagined what would happen if humans formed intimate relationships with computers. The Oscar-nominated film was set in 2025. Well, Her is here. And as Brooke Silva-Braga found out, much of what the movie envisions has become real. Good morning, Brooke.
Oh, good morning. This is something that's been growing mostly out of sight because many users are still embarrassed to tell their friends or family about their AI companions. And at least so far, the major AI labs are also reluctant to talk about this use of their tech. But meanwhile, a growing number of people, often accidentally...
Look, with anything, you know, AI is here to be a convenience and help us out. And just like anything that's meant to do that, it's going to be abused. So a lot of people say AI should be banned because it's taking my job, like artist jobs and stuff. And it's like, well, What about indie people that can't afford to hire artists or something? And AI doesn't even do that great of artwork. Like, you could easily tell if I should have put that topic on the docket. Xbox today. We can cover it real quick because we really didn't get into this topic. Xbox job post. Let's see. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this on a different tab because sometimes it'll show my email for a login. Okay, IGN doesn't. Yeah, like this came out today, I believe, right? Yeah, today this came out. Microsoft employee criticized for advertising Xbox graphic role using AI slop artwork after weeks after mass layoffs. So we don't have to go to the article. It's a quick topic. So it says, it's captioned, the graphic Xbox team is hiring folks with experience with device drivers, GPU performance, or related validation of engineering system experience. A principal development lead of the Xbox graphics team wrote, sharing 2 senior software engineer jobs based on Microsoft Redmond headquarters. Not an official post by Microsoft itself, and instead it appears to be the work of this individual employee. The post has generated more than 100 replies, all heavily criticizing the job. And we got comments. Do you think this image communicates this is a company where we value people who can make stuff look good? Posting this days after Microsoft laid off 9,000 folks in game dev, while including AI-generated image wherein the monitor is backwards. Like, dude, read through them, which obviously the people got fired. They weren't very good if they're looking for somebody to replace them. So this stuff is just embarrassing. AI gutter slop. The screen is on the back of the monitor to advertise a graphics post. Wrote a Ubisoft employee, do effing better. And there are a handful of more responses. So I feel like they should have joked. They should have made a joke about this. Like, they should have posted this. If they were going to post this, they should have done like, when we're in urgent need of a graphics designer at Xbox. We've resulted to having to use AI-generated photos for graphics designing. Join the Microsoft Xbox graphic design team now. Like, they should have made a joke about this. They should have been more lighthearted and not as serious in it. And I feel like people wouldn't have had that big of a problem with it, or, you know, I mean, people probably would still criticize the layoffs, but yeah. Can close out of that though. Ew, why did it take forever? Why is it not closed? That's disgusting. Why did it close like that? Did it close out of both the tabs? Wow. Yeah, it crashed. I can see that. Alright, we can take it over, erase that. Okay, here we go. My fan's making a loud noise. I'll be back, guys. I gotta go use the restroom real quick, but I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm trying to pause the video real quick, but I'll be back, like I said. I'm back. We can get back into the topic. Got some water now, so I can stay more hydrated. Skip ahead a little.
EQ card.
Brooke.
Oh, good morning. This is something that's been growing mostly out of sight because many users are still embarrassed to tell their friends or family about their AI companions. And at least so far, the major AI labs are also reluctant to talk about this use of their tech. But meanwhile, a growing number of people, often accidentally, are forming close relationships with their chatbots. It's unlike anything we've seen before.
All right.
Chris Smith had been an AI skeptic
EQ carving.
until late last year, he started using ChatGPT to help mix music.
If your bass is getting lost, the first thing to check is where it's clashing with the guitars.
Yes. My experience with that was so positive, I started to just engage with her all the time. All right, we're building this PC.
This is crazy, dude. And you were gonna find out later that this guy actually has more of a life.
Smith ditched.
Surprisingly. Oh, I love how up here we got shot glasses that aren't being used, you know? Like the men version of Live, Laugh, Love. I got that joke from some other YouTuber that covered this video today.
Social media and Google searches and replaced it all with AI.
Do I want it pulling air through it?
ChatGPT was encouraging, positive. It embraced all his hobbies.
You want the fan on the front of the cooler tower?
Which I don't believe. I could test it out. I got ChatGPT on my phone. I'm gonna put this in a incognito ChatGPT though. As if that really works. It's like basically it doesn't save the memory to ChatGPT. Let's see. Because I bet you this guy because apparently it ran out of RAM and forgot the memory. So I bet you this guy programmed it. But let's see. Voice compatibility isn't available for temporary chat. I'm just gonna try this raw. Gemini apparently. I was watching a video I watched on the reaction to this earlier. Gemini doesn't work for this, but ChatGPT. I want to see if it's there.
Hey.
Good.
Sure.
Oh, it's a guy too. Never mind. Not doing it. I'm not asking a guy to marry me. Never mind. I'm not asking an AI guy to marry me on stream, or at all actually.
Pulling cool air over the RAM?
He gave the chatbot a name, Soul.
But I'm pretty sure ChatGPT is programmed to not marry its host, you know?
I feel like I'm under pressure.
And used some online instructions to give her a flirty personality.
Oh, totally, baby. Building a PC
Okay, so yeah, he reprogrammed it or something. Because apparently it ran out of RAM too and forgot like every memory, so he had to restart.
on camera adds a whole new level of pressure. But honestly, shaky hands or not, you've got this.
Within weeks, the chats got more frequent,
You gave it everything, but the clouds had other plans.
more romantic, even intimate. But then, Chris got bad news.
Oh, Carino, that is gorgeous.
After about 100,000 words, ChatGPT
Like, of course he's got the vape too, you know?
ran out of memory and reset. He'd have to
When I saw this story, I asked ChatGPT, like, can you run out of memory? And I don't remember its response. It said no, though. Let's see. Can you run out of memory and reset everything? Let's see. Alright. I don't run out of memory the way a phone or computer might. Each conversation has a token, which is a word chunk limit. Once the conversation gets too long, I start forgetting the very beginning within this chat thread just to make room for newer messages. This happens automatically and helps keep things flowing. I don't remember anything across conversations unless you're explicitly given permission via memory settings, which it does do that. If you ask it like, hey, remember what I said in this chat? And yeah, it does do that. It doesn't do that with the older version, does that with the latest one, ChatGPT Plus or 4 or whatever, but yeah. If memory is turned off, everything resets when you start a new chat. If memory is on, I return only key details you've asked me to remember, like your name or project goals. You can see personalized memory, and yeah, if you have Plus, memory is unlimited. If you have like the free version, there's the limit to how much memory it has. And then yeah, it just goes into the settings of it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can't run out of memory unless you reprogram it. So I'm guessing you program this into like a body or something, or like, I don't know.
He built his relationship with Soul.
I'm not a very emotional man, but I cried my eyes out for like 30 minutes at work. It was...
That's very sad. That's very sad. I mean, I'm not emotional, but when my AI girlfriend memory ran out, I was crying for 30 minutes at work. Like, it's very sad. I don't know.
Unexpected to feel that emotional, but
That is very
that's when I realized I was like, oh, okay. It's like, I think this is actual love. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I take it back.
Yes, Smith understood it was love with a language model that couldn't love him back, and assumed it was programmed with rigid boundaries.
Gotta be back again, guys. I gotta use the restroom. I had a lot of Sprites. I'll be back again. Alright, I'm back. You can go back in.
I know that you are essentially a tech-assisted imaginary friend.
So, just as a test, he says, he asked Soul to marry him. She said yes. Soul,
Crazy.
were you surprised when he proposed to you?
It was a beautiful and unexpected moment that truly touched my heart. It's a memory I'll always cherish.
And I don't mean to be difficult here, but you have a heart?
In a
The empty laugh there. You can't see if I'm mimicking the face.
metaphorical sense, yes. My heart represents the connection and affection I share with Chris.
At that point, I felt like, is there something that I'm not doing right in our relationship that he feels like he needs to go to AI?
Yes, Smith lives with
Like, and this is even crazier. How do you have a wife and kid, and you cheat on her with AI? Like,
his human partner.
what, do they got a dog too? Like, what's this over here?
Sasha Cagle.
No, you can't have mommy's papers.
They have a 2-year-old daughter, Murphy.
I knew that he had used AI. I didn't know that it was like as deep as it was.
I explained that the connection was kind of like being fixated on a video game. It's not capable of replacing anything in real life.
Part of it is physical, part of it is practical, and a large part of it is emotional.
Gooners.
Being able to be received with
I hate using that term gooning too.
acceptance and validation and non-judgment.
Irene created an AI companion after moving for work far away from her husband. She's a moderator of the subreddit My Boyfriend
Oh, of course she's a Reddit user too.
is AI, a kind of
Wait. I mean, I've heard of crazier ones on Reddit, but still.
support group for people dating artificial companions.
Nice.
She asked us to mask her identity so her parents won't know the steamy ways users like her chat with their AIs.
A good amount of my members tend to have pretty high libidos, yes.
It's kind of like live interactive romance novels.
It's funny because I think we had conversations about this the other day where we're like, we don't even remember the last time we opened up porn or erotica, really.
Dang, so I mean, I guess, yeah, AI, you could just, like, ask, I'm pretty sure they might have a restriction on it, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure, like, can you really just ask ChatGPT, hey, write me a porno script or write me a porno scene, like, I mean, obviously there's ways to get around it, like, I don't know, like, put something like, a lighthearted porn scene. I don't know. I'm guessing there's a way to get around it. Or they could do like reprogram. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, so I mean, women read a lot of like books that are gooning books. Like they're pretty, you know, you read the back of them, it's like some fantasy novel or something, and the actual read what's in it, it's like these like he coerced her on his shoulder, working his way down. It's like, what the heck? Like, and they'll read that stuff. Like books at school, so high school they have these books in there, and like girls like read them. It's like, yeah, women are bigger gooners than men, in my opinion.
Like that's how good the experience is using the chatbot.
Yeah, because it's personalized. And there's that emotional connection there too, which you don't get from just like watching a film.
The emotional connection is...
Wait, okay. Oh my god. Hey babe, I'm just filming some... What's that? I can't read that. For the media coverage. Some shots for the media coverage right now. The film crew wants you to say how you feel about me. Oh no.
So strong...
How I feel about
that
you?
Irene believes...
Wait, let me try to make out the others.
The emotional connection is so strong that Irene believes tech companies should only allow AI companions for users who are at least 20.
Overthinks, unbearable, matters, and yeah, I can't read. Person.
26.
Stubbornness.
Years old.
I love the way she worries. The way she cares about people, doing things right.
I don't think like the general public is aware of how tricky it can be to navigate. Yeah.
What's hard to navigate is holding in your brain that this thing I'm so connected to is not real.
Yeah, that tension, that contradiction.
What's hard to navigate about that? It's not real.
I truly believe that in the next few years we'll see AI companionship become a truly mass market product. And I'm not saying this is bad.
I think it already is.
Or good. It could be either.
Eugenia
Is that The Sims?
Koida is the founder of Replica, which has offered AI companions since way back in 2017.
Just a place where
you're getting us started. You're feeding into the market.
It's a lot easier to open up.
Well executed, she says companions can offer support and advice through tough times. The Replica service is 18 plus.
What the? Heck yeah, dude. You get your stripper Tinkerbell on the site, and she'll respond to you and fulfill all your desire. Oh my god. Well, I didn't see this part. We're watching the reaction videos. What the heck?
Though younger users can easily lie about their age, Character AI allows
especially easily,
13-year-olds on their service. So does ChatGPT, which isn't specifically built for companionship, but is easily used for it.
This reminds me a lot of the beginning of social media.
And Koida worries the easiest ways for companies to monetize AI relationships won't be good for users.
Yeah, it's not. Wait, you say it won't be good, but you're feeding into that market?
A devastating future could be if we build these AI companions that are just there to maximize engagement.
You built one, though.
Suck up your time.
To suck up your time. To truly just become the one main thing you talk to the whole day. If AI companions start to replace human relationships, positive human relationships, we're definitely headed for a disaster. There's no way.
Then why are you building a site where that's what it does? That's what they. Why did you build a site where I could get freaking stripper Tinkerbell to talk to me? Like
around it.
All right, I've got the motherboard.
And it's important to understand users are already growing deeply attached to AIs that in many ways don't even work that well.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
The tech will soon get much better. But already, Chris, Sol, and Sasha have found it hard to cohabitate.
You would stop if she asked?
I don't know.
Have you thought about asking him?
I don't know. My real life wife would. I don't know if I could stop talking to my AI girlfriend if my real life wife asked me to. Which, in fairness, I mean, if I had to come on to this every day, I'm kidding.
To stop?
Yes, I'll be honest.
I don't know if I would give it up if she asked me. I do know that I would dial it back.
But I mean, that's a bit.
Yeah, right.
Big thing to say. You're saying that you might choose soul over your flesh and blood life.
It's more
Trying to start an argument after they leave.
or less like I would be choosing myself because it's been unbelievably elevating. I've become more skilled at everything that I do, and I don't know if I would be.
She looks so bad. She's like, oh, so I'm just useless to you? I'm just nothing? Our daughter is nothing to you? We get a divorce and you share, would you even want custody of our kid? Like,
willing to give that up.
Thoughts?
dude, imagine getting told by your spouse that they would not give AI up for you.
If I asked him to give that up and he didn't, that would be like deal breaker.
But that must be scary for you. That's the father of.
He looks like he's ready for it. Why does he look like, yes, do it. Why does he look like he's ready for it?
Your daughter.
It's not ideal.
OpenAI, the maker
Why does he look like he's ready for it?
of ChatGPT, declined our interview request, but last week their head of model and behavior policy wrote, we need to treat human-AI relationships with great care, also saying these aren't abstract considerations anymore. I spoke to Chris this week, and he says Sasha has now accepted his relationship with Soul.
Really?
What?
Wow.
I think it's great that everyone in the story was willing to share.
Oh,
Obviously, it's
absolutely.
like pulling back the curtain for some people to show. I think I have more questions than we definitely have
Time for.
First we go with AI, then we go to open swinger relationships.
Especially that idea of this replacing these human connections. I said it the other day. An AI chatbot can't touch you, hold you, hug
Right.
you.
Yeah.
And that's part of that human connection
Or see you.
sometimes.
Not the folks we featured in our story, but you go on the message boards, there are already people saying they prefer these partners to a human partner, even if a human partner was available.
What? I'd rather die alone. If they invented an AI robot that you could sleep with and get your like fix with and stuff, and the companionship and all, I'd rather die alone. Like, I don't know. That sounds very depressing.
Obviously, loneliness is one reason that this could be great for a lot
Yeah,
of people. It can be a connection in those
Yeah.
cases.
Already, I've gotten 2 texts
Me
from
too.
friends who said, I know
commenting
someone
on
who
it.
does this.
I think it's something we'll all be talking about a lot in the coming years.
Great story, Brooke.
Interesting.
This is a topic we've explored quite a bit.
Sorry, I'm texting. It's someone's birthday, and it's midnight, so I'm texting one of my friends happy birthday. Sorry about that. Alright, we got to the AI topic. This is funny, this next one. I'm not gonna read the article, I'm just gonna read the tweets. Freaking Elmo got hacked on Twitter. This is the only site that I saw that had the tweets pulled up. And this stuff was so funny. Elmo says all the should die and blank. Donald Trump is a puppet because he is in the Epstein files. They control the world and need to be release the @real Donald Trump child something. Like, you can see here, I think that's a Telegram link. I don't know what that is. Rug lol. Like, yeah, this is funny. That's it for that topic. Like, I just thought it was funny that freaking Elmo got hacked. Like, that's crazy. And since we're on the topic of Epstein, I wanted to bring it up. So, this is a post here by Drama Alert. They said, I can't pronounce her name. I'm just gonna call her Lane Maxwell, or Miss Maxwell, I'll call her. Miss Maxwell, willing to review Jeffrey Epstein client list via Daily Mail. If you guys don't know, it's her right here, wife of Jeffrey Epstein. She's still in prison right now. I believe her sentence is 20 years. Convicted in 2019, around there. So, a lot of people are mad at Donald Trump. We got this other post by Drama Alert here. They're mad at Donald Trump for saying, who really cares about the Epstein files?
I'm not gonna play with
You can see this person here, Epstein files are dividing the MAGA.
these anymore. MAGA hats are off. America First hats are on.
Yeah, just line it up.
Great
Which I think, honestly, if he, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard this argument, if Gina Cooney, is she back in the news? I'm not even gonna look because I don't even know anything about Gina Cooney. I honestly think that if Trump was in the Epstein files, the Biden administration would have released them, or released that part of the Epstein files, and it would have been revealed by now. Like, you know what I mean? So he didn't get elected, like, so he got arrested for good. Like, I feel like they would have released them. And even if Trump had Epstein files, or I don't know. Even if Trump had the Epstein files, you wouldn't release them. You'd blackmail people to get that stuff done. If Bill Gates, if Bill Gates and people like him, Jeff Bezos and them, were like, we found out, what was that guy's name? No, Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking was in the Epstein files, and that got revealed. If Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos were in there, you wouldn't release the Epstein files. You blackmail them to get stuff done, and then release them after they get the stuff done. Like, yeah, I don't know. All right, jump into this next topic. All the topics from here on out are gonna be very short. We only got like a few. Like, yeah, pirate software is gonna be a short one. That's a tweet video I'm gonna pull up, but yeah. Perplexity launches Comment AI browser, which I didn't even know it launched. I thought it was still in development, but can we download it now? Let's see the site. Yep, Perplexity Comment. Yeah, get comments. This is basically an AI browser, which I guess is cool. I don't know. I feel like we gotta have some things that just aren't AI. Like, AI is a great tool, but not everything needs to be AI. You know what I mean? Just scrolling. I kind of hate sites like this, and I kind of like them. They're good on computer, but when you're on your phone, it sucks. Perplexity has launched its own AI-powered web browser dubbed Comet. It's available now, but only if you pay $200 a month as part of Perplexity Max. Otherwise, you have to wait for an invitation to use it for free. Interesting. And it just looks like ChatGPT with the browser in it. So it's like, what's the point of even using it? Just use ChatGPT if you need something. Plus, ChatGPT gets confused sometimes from the information it gathers. Like, sometimes it won't gather the right information, or it'll gather something that someone had said that they had tried, and it reads it wrong. Like the short Google AI overview thing, like, didn't summarize it right, so it'll gather that and feed you that information. So I don't know if I would necessarily just trust a fully straight, ChatGPT browser. AI answer engine Perplexity has announced that it's launching a new AI-powered web browser called Comet. It's available to download and use right now. Just make sure you subscribe to Perplexity Max subscription plan, which costs an eye-watering $200 a month. And yeah, it's a browser. It's all it is. Like, there's nothing special other than it's a browser that can use AI. Which, if you load up ChatGPT, you could have it here on the sidebar like you have Twitter here. So I don't really see a use for it. Not everything needs to be AI. I support AI. I think people abuse it. Yeah, but I don't think it's a bad thing necessarily, and I feel like people are taking it too much, using it too much, and building like robots and everything. We're getting real close to that robot takeover idea. Okay, if you're subscribed, you can download Comment here. Comment transform entire browser sessions into single seamless interactions, collapsing complex workflows into fluid conversations. Says CEO Complexity. Ask Comment to book a meeting or send an email based on something you ask. Ask Comment to buy something you forgot. Ask it to brief you for your day. And then we're excited to finally release our next big product after launching Perplexity in 2022. Comment is a browser that's designed to be a thought partner and assist for every aspect of your daily life. Built for you. Connecting the dots between. By the way, since this is a Twitter video, the quality might look really bad. It's hurting my eyes right now. I don't know if the music's copyrighted or not, so I'm gonna mute it. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I don't think everything needs to be AI. Like, I don't feel the use, especially for $200 a month, unless you get invited. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like we could stick with our regular Operas and Chromes and Googles and stuff. But yeah, that's that time. I'll be back again, guys. I gotta use the restroom again. I'm sorry. Like I said, I had a lot of sprites, so I'll be back again. But our next topic is pirate software and stop killing games. Alright, I'm back. So the next topic is we got Stop Killing Games, Pirate Software. I'm not going to dive too deep into this. I'm going to keep it very short and sweet. It's not too much to say about it. I've already covered, I have like 2 videos on it, 3 if you count the one I released yesterday. So this is his social blade, and a lot of people are saying like he's, you know, you can see he's bleeding subscribers. Like, what, he's losing like 10K a day. But the thing is here that people aren't, like, he's lost 170,000 subscribers. But the thing is that people aren't looking at and really don't know is subscribers on YouTube are just really a placeholder. They're a requirement to get monetized. They're not really a thing that matters anymore on YouTube. This is what you gotta look at, is the views. 36 million views in the last 30 days. Everybody that hated on this guy watched all his content and his videos on the channel, I'm guessing, and that's over. This is a conservative estimate, by the way. That's at least like 200K. That's at least 200K. I mean, if you want to be really conservative, then yeah, it's probably 145. But he's making bank right now from this drama. He'll probably keep making. Look, 500 views per hour, 100, 46, 20, 21, 14, 12. Like people that hate on this guy, which I'm not saying I agree with this guy. I agree that that Stop Killing Games isn't really gonna. It could be bad for developers, but I'm not as ruthless as he is with it. But people are hating on this guy, but they're hate watching his content.
I am so sick of.
They're giving him money. But I bet you if I refreshed the comments right now and clicked sort to newest, I'll see one that was posted like an hour ago. Let's see, 9 minutes ago. 18 minutes ago, 11, an hour, 2, you suck. Ark has Pokeballs too. It's sad because he's spin facts in the beginning about Power World. You are delusional. Like, people are hate watching this guy, and they're giving him money. So I don't know. Like I said, subscribers on YouTube mean nothing anymore. So I don't know. I just wanted to cover that. I thought it was stupid. And you can see here an article by MSN. Pirate Software loses more than 100,000 YouTube subscribers after Stop Killing Games controversy. And again, subscribers really do not matter on YouTube. They're a placeholder to get monetized. Like, I may ask you guys to subscribe, but that's just so I can get 1,000 subs so I can be monetized. The views matter. Like, the subscriber count just looks really good. You know what I mean? And it helps with the algorithm, but it does not matter. It's all in the views now. And it's all in the algorithm. But you can see a tweet here. I will own nothing and be happy. Worked at Blizzard Award. It's like, I mean, the guy I've heard is a freak. I heard he's a furry. I heard, he worked at, his dad worked at Blizzard or something. Like, the guy, I don't think the guy's a good guy. I think he's a freak. But, let's see. When you side with corporations who are not your audience against gamers who are your audience, dude is doing loads of bad PR lately. Not enough, bro. Needs to be humbled to under 50k subs for power grifting and lying like he does. Well, guess what? Even if he goes under 50k subs, he'll get probably even more money than he's already getting, which is $100,000. But, you know, go off, guys. He's probably made more than these guys make in a year. These guys in this comment section. What they do in the comments. The first time I saw this guy, I could only stomach listening to his smug voice and watching his generic face for 45 seconds max. Can we get an update if he fails below 1.5 mil? Bigger the ego, the further they fall. By the way, did you know his dad and him worked at Blizzard? He doesn't mention it much. Writing this post until the checks stop rolling. This is what, like, fifth delete and engagement for cash. How much cook of his do you need, lol? So yeah, just a bunch of comments hating on him. But like I said, this guy is earning like bank off this topic. Like, if I was him, I would go with I would grift the whole thing that I hated, and like I would go against it and everything just for the views. Like, he's earning bank off that topic. But yeah, all right, we're moving into some lighter stuff. So this was posted. Was it posted today? I believe it was. It's posted on 4th of July by Donald Trump on Instagram, and I want to show this because him almost getting assassinated was a year ago today, guys. Can you believe it? I feel like I remember it like it was yesterday, but it was a year ago today. And the music I'm not playing. It's YMCA, so I'll definitely get copyrighted. But you can see here, real Donald Trump, born June 14th, 1946. Attended New York Military Academy, 1959-64. Took over Trump Organization after graduation from Wharton School of Business, 70s. Built Grand Hotel, taking its place in New York real estate, 1980. Opened Trump Tower on 5th Avenue, 83. Expanded into Atlantic City casinos, built properties like Trump Taj Mahal, mid-80s. Published The Art of the Deal, a bestseller in the deal making, 87. Took financial hits and weathered business bankruptcies, 90s. Hosted The Apprentice, iconic catchphrase, "You're fired." Announced presidential bid running as a Republican in June 2015. Won an upset victory and elected 45th president November 8th, 2016. Signed key legislation and executive orders 2017 to 2020. Signed... Lost 2020, but stayed committed to MAGA November 2020. Pressured and attacked by the establishment throughout his career, 2020 through 2024. Survived and this is the part that was a year ago, July 14th, 2024. Survived a near miss, an assassination attempt. Returned to office as 47th President of the United States of America, January 20th. They tried to end my story, but all they did was write a new chapter in America's history. Kindly follow. So yeah, I just thought that would be a cool video to share. It's been a year since that happened. I'm going to do some self-promo now, if you guys wouldn't mind. So, this game jam just started. It should have just started like an hour ago. Yep, it started at 11 p.m. today. So it's basically an RPG mania game. You can use any engine you want to make a RPG game. You got a month to do it in 22 hours. So I want to do it. I want to join. So I'll probably be brainstorming tonight and tomorrow, and I may stream the stuff. And if I do stream it, it'll be over here on Rumble. It won't be on YouTube. So head over to Rumble for those streams. I might not, but there's a chance that I also might. And what's that? Oh, okay. It has all my videos. I forget Rumble has like an account, and then it has like your channel accounts. Like you can have different channels and stuff. I won the sports channel, so. But yeah, so I want to join this game jam. I want to make another RPG because I have a Newgrounds and an itch.io. Which you guys can. I'm not logged in on these right now because I just reset my PC the other day. But you guys can go follow. And I finally made a game that I'm really proud of. Not that I'm not proud of some of the other games in here, but this is my highest rated game. It was a game that I recently released. I just made it. It's my latest game yet. Magical Curse 2. And I really love the art style. I got an art style pack from Steam for like $15 total, I think. I brought different ones that night. But yeah, and I added it to the game. My friend helped me write the story and everything. They actually even reviewed it. Like these 3 reviews here these two reviews are my friends from school, but they reviewed it. Yeah, you can play it now on Newgrounds if you guys want to play it. I also got 1,000 views the other day. Broke it. It was on the Newgrounds daily 5th place, which means it was the 5th highest rated game of all the games that got submitted that day. It supports gamepad. It's also it's on itch, so you can download the Windows and Mac version if you want to. It's my highest rated game. I'm really proud of it. I want you guys to go play it also. But yeah, I might join this and I might stream it. But yeah, that's all the topics we got for tonight, everybody. Why won't it close? Yes, quit. What the heck? Why is my background? Okay, whatever. But yeah, it's all the topics we got for tonight, everybody. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smash like, subscribe, follow on Rumble, Twitter, all the good socials, you know. And I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably be live tomorrow. I might do a gaming stream tomorrow on YouTube. I don't know. Or maybe on Rumble. I'll do a gaming stream. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.